On this episode of Bucket We Fall, Bryce does something stupid.
Guys, I'm gonna do something stupid. No!
Sheepwave reveals a kink.
I'd like to bite that lip.
What?
Yeah, that feels real.
And Tizzi is a psychopath.
Yeah, I'm loading shotguns into the Barbie doll.
Shotguns. Welcome to another episode of Bucket We Fall.
Bucket We Fall.
Exactly.
Hello,
It's
Jeffrey.
episode-
Good
it's
morning,
episode 10.
Mr. Pumpkin Man.
Dude, we made
It's
it to number
episode
10.
I've got some villagers in tow where I'm bringing them back for a little
What are you
trading
doing with their
village.
toes?
I've got their
Sucking on 'em.
toes. No, I'm not sucking on their toes. That's not me. I see the tower. I see the tower of location finding.
Tower of what
Anyway,
finding?
location. I found the
Bucket.
tower of location. The bucket tower.
Proud of you guys.
No.
Actually, I'm proud of us. We got really far today.
We did a
So
lot.
last episode we did some materials hunting and we talked about the worst movie to ever be made. This episode, Bryce, you teased
Oh, that's
something
right.
in the last episode that we didn't get to, and we said we were saving for this one. Would you like to
That's
go ahead and
right.
do that, or should we wait?
I mean, I totally can. Honestly, you should probably front load it and
what
that way the back end.
they escaped. They escaped. Why did the boat suddenly sink?
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm gonna keep digging.
Oh no!
Do you need help?
No, I got one of
I just
them.
wound you.
Shut up. Fully shut up. Don't traumatize me like that. Tizzi doesn't get that reference.
I don't, but I think it's funny.
Because he hasn't caught up.
Come on, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the
You gotta
boat.
watch
You're right
Steins
next
Gate,
to it.
mister, otherwise you're not going to get it.
Oh, dang.
Okay, I'm gonna push this guy in.
Oh, dude. Okay,
we
yeah.
go.
So the time I almost got arrested, which is
Nestle in, kids. This is a good one.
which is weirdly a better story than the times I got arrested.
Oh my god.
This was well into my teenage years. I think I was 18, 19, something like that. I think I had to be like 17, 18 because Sheepwave was out on a thing that he had to be 19 to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, me and my buddies. So okay, first off, you got to remember this is kind of a small town vibe. Not really. There's like 50,000 people who lived in Grand Prairie, but we lived in Grand Prairie, Texas, and it's
Nice.
kind of a small suburb.
And for reference, you
area.
don't live there anymore.
Oh
Yes.
no, it's been so goddamn long that's like useless information.
Good.
So it's kind of small town, kind of suburby, not too bad, but there's just not a lot to do. And me and the homies get bored quite often. So
Let me also just once again clarify: I am not there. I'm in England.
with
England
this
at
would
the
have
time.
never happened.
Sheepwave couldn't have stopped this.
if I was there, none of this would have happened. It would have stopped way before.
He was always the guy.
what
We would
happened.
say dumb shit like, we should go off-roading on the school soccer field. And he'd be like, that's dumb and illegal. Don't do that. We'd be like, okay, fine. So he's not there, though, to be like, that's dumb and illegal. So this day, we get bored, and we spend like the whole day together. The day starts with us going, I mean, what can we do, guys? We should, I don't know. I remember that I have like airsoft guns, and so I'm like, cool, let's play some airsoft, right? Which is already a bad idea. That's just like super dangerous,
I know
right?
the
Like
story.
just for no reason. Just
They
like,
escaped again. What the fuck? Why did the boat just suddenly drown? And then they're like,
the
okay,
airsoft gun,
cool,
pointed at
we're
the kids.
free.
They'll get back in the boat.
Get in
Where
the
did
boat,
one of them
kids.
go? How did I lose track of one?
My man just can't keep his.
Get in the boat.
two to
Get
make
in the
them
boat.
mate.
You
We
get
need
in
an
the boat.
election.
You fully
We
get in
need
the
an
boat.
election. You need to be the mayor officially, otherwise they will not obey you.
You get in the boat. Get in the goddamn boat. Oh my
All
God,
right, so
get
the
in the
vote
boat.
starts now. All those in favor of Duff being the mayor, say aye.
Me?
All right, all
I
those in
fully
favor of
lost
Tizzi
track
being
of
the
one.
mayor, say
I fully
aye.
lost track of one.
I
Oh
mean-
my God,
Aye.
I don't know where he went.
I'm the mayor.
Looks like you're the
Okay.
mayor, Tizzi. You gotta go take over the
Okay,
village.
so- Order of business.
One's in the fucking boat.
Cocaine.
God, where did he go? Where did he go?
He's
M&Ms.
fully struggling over there. I love this. I don't even know
Are you
what's going
tired
on.
of your troubles?
So we
M&Ms.
decided we're gonna play airsoft guns, right? And I've got like 6 of them. I even have one with a metal slide. Oh, frick! I fell. Yo, there's a green jellyfish in the air over here.
That's fine.
What?
There's a giant flying jellyfish.
Whoa. Oh yeah.
Come on, make the goddamn
Check 'em out.
crafting table, please. I don't have
that's
time
water.
for this.
They're in water.
He's got a baby.
Oh.
No, he was in the air, dude. He was fully out of the water
Give me
earlier.
another boat. Give me another boat. Give me
Oh
another
my
boat.
God, we're right next to.
Come here.
Oh,
come here.
this is
Stop.
gonna suck.
Stop
What is
running.
this?
Stop
Oh,
running.
Does this go?
Oh, we're gonna go right into water, dude.
Stop
Fuck.
running. Stop running. Get in the boat. Get in
Stop
the
resisting.
boat.
Stop resisting. No, Tizzy's a cop. No.
Oh my God, I lost so much
Relevant.
progress.
Relevant to this story.
And now they're in separate boats. So airsoft guns.
So we decided we were gonna play airsoft guns. I have like 6 of them. One has a metal slide, so it kind of looks like a real one, except for the orange tip on it. Other than that, it very much looks like a real gun. We decide to play airsoft. We go get the BBs or the pellets or whatever, the pellets, and then like we just kind of decide not to. We throw them in my car, and we're like, okay, well maybe we'll go do something else. We hang out for like the course of like the whole day. I swear to God, it was like it felt like 10 hours, dude. Oh, you're right.
sleep,
Sleep. It felt like 10 hours. We were just like doing nothing. And then eventually the sun goes down and it's like 8 o'clock at night. We get mad bored. So driving around in my buddy's hink-a-dink like 25-year-old GMC minivan thing, I am sleeping. I take some water, run to the bottom, from the bottom.
Yes.
The bucket is getting bigger, so the run is taking longer.
You just slammed the door in my face.
Hey, you did that to me when we first started last session.
I did.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We got zombies. We got zombies. I'm on fire. I'm fully on fire.
Oh, he has zombies. We don't have zombies. He should worry about those zombies. We don't need to.
That sounds tough.
Man, brutal.
I hate being.
Awkward. So,
Awkward
airsoft
turtle.
guns.
Raffle.
Okay. So we're in my buddy's piece of crap, like 25-year-old GMC, right? And we are like floating around this small area of like, it's kind of like a strip mall area, but not really. It just has like a Target and a 24-hour fitness and then like a couple of restaurants. Not a lot going on there. But at one point we decide, what can we do without leaving the car? Because like I kind of want to play Pokemon Go while we're going around, and like we don't want to leave the car. I cannot for the life of me remember who had the idea, but somebody, might have even been me, said, what if we just like followed somebody?
God.
What if we just like
Oh my
followed a
Stop
car?
escaping.
And so everyone in the car goes, oh, that'd be crazy. And we just pick the first car that we see. That car, and I shit you not, makes 2 right turns, turns down an alley, starts to like swerve and like wiggle and like slams on its brakes as it goes through the alley. And we go, okay, we're not following that car anymore. And then we give up on that. So we go, okay, the next car we see is the one we're going to follow. And we pick a car right as it drives past 24-hour fitness and starts to leave the like strip mall area and head to like a neighborhood that's right behind it. So we go, oh, we're going to follow this guy. So we get behind him and we follow him out. We like go outside of a light. We take one right. We go into a neighborhood. And that guy kind of winds through the neighborhood. And we're like, oh, this is crazy. I wonder if he's going to even, he probably won't even notice. One of the guys in the car starts freaking out. He's like, dude, guys, what if he's got like a gun or something? And it, honestly, we live in Texas. This is a totally fair concern. So like, you know, we should have been a little bit more paranoid than we were, but he goes, what if he's got like a gun? It's like, we're not doing anything ding dong. We're not going to pull into his driveway with him. Like when he parks, we just drive past and move on. You know what I mean? Like we're just going to follow him up to the point of his house, but then bail, right?
Yeah.
So we follow this
up.
It's like, you know, it's innocuous enough and incredibly stupid enough that like, yeah, you know,
You can almost get away with it.
Yeah, you know, a freaking truck full of mostly white dudes is going to think they can get away with something this stupid, right? And so we start following this guy through the neighborhood. He kind of weaving through, and neighborhoods are pretty like big in Texas, man. They just go. They're by no means like symmetrical. It just weaves. So we assume this guy lives deep in this neighborhood. That is until he eventually exits the neighborhood at a different exit than we entered in from. And it's at that point that I kind of go, I wonder if this guy's suspicious. And all of us start freaking out just a little bit, but not enough to stop. The guy driving the car goes, I kind of want to see how far we can go with this. And I go, you know what? Me too. So we keep following this dude right after he just turned out of what is assumed to be his own neighborhood, probably clocking that he is being tailed, right?
Oh my God.
It's like we have no business doing this, right? We're blasting music, having way too much fun. This dude eventually gets on the freeway. And the freeway in Texas just goes. You hit 70 miles an hour, and you could just disappear. So we follow him for, after he got on the freeway, another 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
We hit an overpass.
Yep.
We go onto a different freeway. We literally are blasting Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. One dissenting voice in the back is like, guys, I think we should stop. I think he's on to us. I think we should stop. We're like, shut up. You're being a weenie. We're like jamming out. At one point, we take the overpass to go to the next freeway, basically. Like, we're going south or whatever. Now we're going to go east with this guy. Yay. We start following this guy on the freeway, and I get the bright idea. I was like, oh, guys, we could really spook this dude. And they were like, what? How? I was like, we got airsoft guns.
What the hell?
In the car.
What in the hell?
We could just wave him out the
dumbest.
window and give him a little spook.
Fucking dumbest.
What's crazy, what's insane, I'm completely sober for this. I'm completely sober. I'm just the stupidest dude you've ever fucking heard of at this point. I'm like, guys, we could really spook him. So we take the airsoft guns, roll the windows down. These are hand crank windows, by the way. So you got like plenty of time to rethink the decision. Didn't rethink it, and still just stuck them out the window and kind of waved them around, right? Just the most horrendous thing I'd ever thought to do in my life. And one of the guys is like, oh my gosh, this is so bad, this is so bad. I'm like, at this point, we know this guy's following us. And I'm kind of like, all right, it's probably good that we just bail. Now, right as I say that, the dude's hazards go on. And I ain't talking Dukes, right? His hazard lights go on.
Oh, God.
And we're in the far left lane going like 85. He tried to floor it and like leave. And again, a 25-year-old GMC, my dude put his foot to the floor to keep up with him just like 2 minutes earlier. And I'm like, okay, this guy knows we should probably bail. It's getting late. He puts his hazards on and my buddy freaks. And I'm like, oh my God, he's signaling somebody. This is really bad. Okay. The dude driving the car doesn't think twice. He immediately flies across all 4 lanes of this freeway that we are on, books it onto the shoulder of the exit, floors it, rounds the corner, and we're going like, it's an old ass truck. We take a corner at 60. We practically almost roll as we turn the corner. And then we catch all 4 wheels end up back on the floor. I turn right. There is a like family video at a strip mall and a SUV police officer parked right there. We just took this corner at like 60 miles an hour. Oh my God. We slow down. We go to the next light. We hit a Yui at that light and the cop shows up. Woo! Pulls us over, bro. Oh my God. I've had a lot of near misses with the law. I've had a lot of contacts with the law as well. But I've had a lot of near misses. So I immediately go into like, here's the story. Shut up. Here's the story. Okay. We were being followed and we got scared. So we left the thing really fast. Okay. Like we have to be victims in this scenario. Otherwise we're screwed. That's the story. And they're like, they all just go like deer in the headlights. And I'm like, oh fuck. So we get pulled over. The first thing that happens is...
Imagine that, being afraid of lying to the police. Imagine getting deer in the headlights for that.
I'm more afraid of telling them the truth, dude. So I'm freaking out. We're all freaking out. There's 5 of us in this car. We take all the airsoft guns, and there's one dude in the middle. And there's like, this is one of them old trucks where the people on the side sit, it bows down so your feet can sit in the bowl, so to speak.
Yeah.
The middle person has like a hump that puts their knees and feet up really high, right? So
we call this the hump of regret.
The hump of regret becomes filled with airsoft guns because we have nowhere to put them. So we throw them at the guy in the middle, and he hides all of them under his legs. They're just all under his
Perfectly
knees.
hidden.
Yeah, just buried. He's a pretty
Orange
big dude.
chips
So
As all things should be.
he's a perfectly. Oh my God, the freaking dude's in my way of my digging. Go away.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Look away.
So the airsoft guns are poorly hidden behind the knees of one of our guys. My buddy cranks down the window. My buddy cranks down the window and goes to talk to police. He goes, "Hey, officer!" And the dude starts yelling. He goes, "You know how fast you were going? No, sorry. We could have gotten somebody killed. Get out the car!" And it's like, "Oh shit! What the hell's going on?" So the dude just gets out the car. It's like, "Oh, he's gone. He's immediately gone, and we don't see him for the next 20 fucking minutes." Okay. The cop walks him back to the car and he dips. Another cop takes his place. I turn around. The cop tells me don't do that. But I turn around and I see 6 cop cars behind us. Just lights all over the place, dude. Blinding as fuck. This cop sits next to us and I go into the immediate, like, get out of jail free cards I know. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, normally, yeah, we just came back from church. We're doing, like, I'm just trying to play the
Any
we're
angle
good
that could
kids.
possibly work.
Literally anything, bro. It's stuff that's gotten me out of, like, problems with, like, the police officer at your school campus. But we're, like, out in the wild, and these guys, we just hit the corner at 60. Who knows what we're up to, right? Anyway, I started lying through my fucking teeth, and the cop is, honestly, looking back on it, my dude was doing everything he could not to laugh in my face. Like, truly just, like, probably more embarrassed for me than he was, like, stunned I was lying. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this guy here, I'm feeding him bullshit. Nothing's really happening. 10 minutes go by, and one knocks on my side of the window, and the cop informs us, like, okay, we're going to question you guys. They start pulling us out of the vehicle, and I immediately go, oh, that's bad. What happens when the guy housing 6 airsoft guns under his knees has to stand up? So I'm like, this is really bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. They pull me out. They pull the 2 dudes in the bulls out, and they don't pull the guy with the guns out. He never leaves the vehicle and just sits there with his airsoft guns between his legs like a scared little kid with airsoft guns.
Between their legs.
So he's sitting there, and they start asking us questions. I go with the story. They go, all right, what happened? Well, we were being followed, and we got spooked, and my buddy just took that corner really mean, right? I'm saying this because I'm under the assumption these are net new police officers. These are people who saw us break a law, and then it looked really sus. So they're like, doing their due diligence about that law we broke. So I tell them all of this. I'm like, yeah, I stick with the story. We get back in the car. We sit there for a while, and another, like, 10 minutes go by. At this point, it's been like 40 minutes, dude. We're just stuck with these cops, basically ready for our lives to end at any point because we're just going to get arrested and taken to jail. And a few minutes go by. I'm schmoozing the guy still. I just can't stop from, like, lying to this dude, trying to get out of it. He looks off to the side and goes, hold that thought. All right. Okay. You gentlemen have a great night. And he leaves. My buddy returns into the driver's seat and closes the door. The truck remains off and silent for about the next 30 seconds. And then the entire truck explodes. Dude, what happened? What happened? He goes, shut up. What did you say? And he points at me. I'm like, I said what I said I would say. All right. What did you say? And he points to, the guys in the back. What did you say? First off, the other 2 completely choked. Okay? Like, if we're going to lie, we have to align on the lie. One dude goes, I don't really know what's happening. And then the other guy goes, I've been having a fight with my girlfriend over text for the past couple hours, so I didn't realize anything was going on until we sped up. I'm like, we took a corner at 60 miles an hour, and you're gonna play dumb? You're gonna play dumb? Have you never lied? What is wrong with you?
To the cops, no less? God!
I'm fully just, dumbfounded and awestruck. And he goes, so here's what happened. You guys watched me get taken away. I've been sitting in the back of that cop car this entire time watching you guys get pulled out, handcuffed. They put him in handcuffs and they shoved him in the back of the car and didn't say another word. Like, they pulled him out and he just watched us get pulled out. He's like, I'm thinking my life is over. Like, I'm going to go to jail. My parents are never going to let me see you guys again. It's done. It's done. The whole thing is done, right?
It's over.
So he's freaking out. He watches all of it get pulled out one by one, and that whole 40 minutes go by. Last 5 minutes, they take him out, and he's still handcuffed behind his back. just this kid has never been anywhere near handcuffs. You know what I mean? And he's been handcuffed for like almost an hour. The cop pulls him over and goes,
Wait, don't sleep.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm trying to get these villagers to stay where they're at.
Oh, okay. He goes, listen, buddy, your friends have been pulling my leg all night and I can pull yours. What were y'all doing? And he goes, we were following this guy. And he goes, stop right there. I need you to know the gentleman you were following is a member of the Texas state government, like board, basically.
God.
He had a sawed off under his seat and he just got done having ice cream with his 2 daughters. He's been live texting us the entire time this was going down. Oops. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? All of the paranoia that happened in the very beginning. This guy could have a gun. He could have all of it was completely true.
All true.
And he had the cops on speed dial. It was like, what are you talking about? They literally just. I've never been so like if they're chess to checkers, bro. I was playing like tic-tac-toe, and they were playing like Oblivion, dude. They were just like in a whole nother sphere of operation, and it was just like the most harrowing experience of my life. After that, every bit of do-dumbery and dumbassery that anybody had ever drummed up was immediately rejected wholeheartedly. Like we had a dude. We had a dude who like lived near us, moved away, and was gone for that. He came back, and I shit you not, he got into his car. Well, we got in the same car with him. Right? We all got into the GMC again, and he just goes, "Guys, I'm gonna do something stupid," and the entire car went, "No!" and just yelled at him.
Shut it
All right,
down
we can sleep now.
immediately.
We don't do dumb shit anymore. After that, it was like, wow, we could have ruined our lives for nothing at all.
Yeah.
We're good
And
to
that's the
sleep.
story of when I almost got arrested. Thank you.
Good story.
Thanks for watching. Bucket V Fall is being canceled. That's the best thing we've ever heard. That's it. That's the end. We peaked.
Here's the thing. Here's now my side.
Sheepwave,
of
why did you
everything.
not? Why did you stop that?
Here's-
us?
Here's
Jeez.
my side of what happened. So I'm fucking gone. I'm not
You're
here
what?
for any of this. I'm out in England. No one tells me that this happened. Like no one at any point says, "Oh, by the way, this crazy thing happened." I'm talking to Bryce like as often as I'm able to. He
Yeah,
never
yeah.
says anything. I get home.
Oh God.
I get home. It's been, oh God, I'm lacking. It's been a while. I get home, surprise all the guys. We all go out for frozen yogurt, I believe it was. Like I show up, surprise everyone. First thing we do, let's go get frozen yogurt. Go sit down, and then Bryce goes, "Oh yeah, I gotta tell you about something. I gotta tell you about this thing that happened."
Casually. By the way,
It was
like you're taking out
casual.
the mail.
And I was like, what? What happened? He's like, we almost got arrested. And I was like, what? He's like, let me tell you the story. Proceeds to tell it like almost word for word exactly what you just heard. Like his story has remained unchanged.
It is burned into my memory, dude.
It
I'd
horrifies me that he remembers it as well as he does, because that just speaks to one thing and one thing only. It's very true. Either that or it's very well rehearsed, but I just don't believe that. I fully
What a
buy
weird
that
thing
this
to lie
happened.
about.
And it's super embarrassing
I'm
too, because it's the most piece of shit behavior I had ever since I left
Yeah.
high school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a good person. I'm not going to admit that. I'm going to admit that. I don't know.
I'm sitting there. I'm just dumbfounded because again, none of that would have happened if I was there, because I would have not only said, guys, no, what
No,
if they
we're
have a
not
gun?
doing
I
that.
would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, let's just go back to my place and hang out. Like,
Let's just
come
go play
on.
Rock
We
Band.
don't
Let's go play Rock
Yeah,
Band.
we don't have to do anything stupid. What the fuck are you talking about? So it's like, I'm horrified.
My God.
And like most of the people that were involved were there. Were at the frozen yogurt place.
They're like, oh yeah, that was rough, dude.
And they're
That
like,
night,
oh yeah. Oh, and then there's this detail. It's like, oh my God. What the hell?
I remember telling it and remembering. Oh, that's right. We also had airsoft guns. We waved it at the guy in front of us.
And I was like,
okay.
are you
That dude had a
fucking
real
kidding
weapon.
me?
It's just a beautiful moment of stupidity. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I mean, those poor kids. Honestly, the dad probably played it off as like, hey, we're just going to go for a drive, okay?
Daddy, you're going fast. Don't worry, honey. Hang in there. Daddy, why do you keep reaching under your chair? Don't worry. I'm just looking for the Barbie doll. Is that the Barbie doll? Yeah, I'm loading shotguns into the Barbie doll.
Shotguns.
Shotgun shells.
So many shotguns in this Barbie doll.
Skeet Shooter Edition.
Shotguns in a Barbie doll is
Bam,
one of
in
the
a
titles.
Shotguns in a Barbie doll.
It's a beautiful
Yes.
thing. It's super.
Dude, I'm
super
proud
bad
of you.
night. Yeah. Ever since then, I haven't proactively broken the law.
Now, unproactively, let me talk to you about tax fraud.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, honestly.
What? We have to edit that part out. No. Oh my god.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Remember
The
the
IRS. The IRS loves me. You love taxes.
You
Oh
love
my God.
taxes.
Oh my god, shut up.
You love it.
Shut up. Okay, so I've got my villagers here. I'm working on making this into
I'm
a
not gonna lie,
trading
Duff,
thing,
we
but
have-
hey, you know what we didn't do?
What's
What?
that?
50 Shades
the-
of Fake.
Bucket we've. Oh yeah.
Real quick,
I don't
before
know.
you get to their stuff, we have some logistical concerns to run by you. First off, water is part
Water.
of the bucket.
Water.
What the fuck does that mean? Let me look
There's
at
a
it.
Water.
shitload of water that is part of the bucket, like jellyfish in the water.
Okay,
Every kiss
I can
begins
help
with-
resolve that in a bit.
And then there's also the cave that Tizzy found down here.
Yes.
Yes, these are problems we will be able to deal with.
The cave is normal. The water is a real problem.
We're just gonna fill up the water.
With what?
I'm going to read you 3 quotes from 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh man, is it time for 50 Shades of Fake?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
50 Shades of Fake.
This one I think is going to be very tough for you. Are you ready?
I'd never gotten any of these right, so I'm just gonna.
God, I'm
Send
angry
it.
that I've got
I'm
any of them right.
pre-guessing number 2. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Anyways,
Does that change how I present any of these?
Read me my book, Father.
Read
The
me
first
a
one,
bedtime
the
story,
first one's
Dad.
very
I'm trying to
simple.
nap.
You're driving really fast, Dad.
The first one, first one's very simple. It's I'd like to bite that lip.
what?
Yeah, that feels real.
How do you think he says it? Like, I'd like to bite that lip, or
Oh, I like to bite that lip.
It's like it's like I'd like to bite that lip.
no, that don't.
Second,
I did the Pirates of the
Stop.
Caribbean. You know, twas said to need to be said as if to a lover. You didn't say it right.
God.
I like to
You
bite
have
that
to say it
It's like, all
right.
right.
second, second one is God, sorry. Give me a second. Give me
Is
a
anything
second.
going to be as good as shoving 4 thumbs into her mouth?
Another
She
thumb
never had that
happened,
many
then
thumbs in her
another one.
mouth.
No.
Another one.
I gasp, and I'm Eve in the Garden of Eden, and he's the serpent. I cannot resist.
Actually, that feels
God.
real. That feels so real. I gasp
Okay.
and I'm Eve in the Garden of Eden. As you know, honestly, you might have even just said Eve. Like, I feel like people would get the reference. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True.
I can't just be
Okay.
like, I gasp and I'm Jesus from the Bible. You know, like
It's pronounced Jesus.
The last one is
Jesus.
the last one is the physical pain from the bite of the belt is nothing compared to this devastation.
God
Oh,
dang
no,
it!
those are
I know
all
which one's
super
real,
simple.
and I'm really pissed off that I know.
Those are all like pretty, you know, tame engagements.
Oh God, what's the score again? I think I'm winning.
You're 2-0,
Yes, you're winning
dude.
2-1. Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, the third one's real. Damn it!
I don't think it's the third one. The belt. Wait. 2 of these are fake and 1 of these is real. That's what it is.
Or all of them could be real.
Oh.
Bryce, you could catch up and win. Do it, Bryce.
I could get all 3
This
points.
is your chance.
You know what this is? This is that Jackbox game where at the end it's like a whole murder mystery trivia or whatever.
Yes.
And
Oh
at
yeah,
the
we're
end,
trying to
you
escape
get-
the light.
You get more selection. Exactly. You get more selections if you're
the darkness.
behind the person in the lead. So
Yeah,
you could just
yeah.
send all 4 and probably catch up if like all 4 is ever correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 1 and 2.
last week I fully did not do what I was supposed to do. Like we know this. Like
Failure.
so there is a possibility that they're all
Continue?
real. There's also a possibility they're all fake.
I'm gonna go with 1 and 2. The third
three.
one
Are
feels
real?
just silly enough.
You said 1 and 2
are
is real? Okay? Tizzy?
Number 3 is real. The rest are fake.
You guys are gonna hate me. I did not do my homework this week.
You have no
I was
idea, do you?
No, they're all real.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
I was trying to give you guys the out there to select the option because I was like, I feel bad actually that I'm not telling them that I didn't do my homework in time. The reason why I was taking so long to say it was because I was scrolling through the list of quotes. I was like, let me find one that's kind of funny.
He's just
They
pulled
all
open-
do sound real. I need to read this book.
I think I'm fully going to read the book just for research for this bit.
I'm gonna let you guys read the book, and I'll let you recount it to me the same way I need to recount Journey to the West featuring Sun Wukong.
No. All right,
Good
so she's tied
transition.
up on a helicopter upside down, and
Monkey nuts.
it's getting pretty weird. Screaming about the stock market. I don't know.
The Dow Jones. It slaps
Dow
me
Jones!
tenderly. Dong,
Oh,
dong,
God.
dong, dong. That's the fuck doorbell.
What's going on?
That's one of the fake quotes.
You
from the first
oh
one.
man, this guy. You got to go back and watch those episodes, and so should the viewer. In case you're forgetting these references, you should go back and rewatch these episodes. They're pretty spicy.
https://youtube.com/
/Sheepwave merch.
Sleepwave merch. Sleepwave?
That's-
Sleep for all your snuggy wuggy blanket wanky all types of goodness.
Ooh, woo, boo,
God,
woo,
shut
woo,
up.
Please don't
woo,
edit
boo,
that
woo,
out.
boo. Roses make me smell like boo, woo, woo. Yeah, roses really smell like boo, woo. Anyway.
Dude, we complete another layer. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba, ba, ba,
Nice.
ba.
I think I've contributed the least to the actual bucket. I've done so little work to the bucket.
Okay, you're taking care of the villagers you're kidnapping. You're just trying to make sure they can produce the way you want them to, which is creepy.
Sexually.
Have sex. So why are you whispering to them?
Oh, yeah, that literally just sounded like Funimation. Have sex.
Oh God. No.
No offense,
God dang
Funimation.
it.
We love you.
They're laying
RIP.
down.
Big shout out to Funimation. Sometimes.
Big shout out to Funimation. They're fun animation.
Funimation.
They're dead.
Animation.
They
They're
die.
dead. R.I.P. Have fun. Have
Rip and
sex.
piss. Sex.
Just
Dude, I'm doing so much good work. I've leveled out my expectations. I'm not just digging like a maniac. I'm digging like a constructive member of society. Aren't you
I'm
guys
so
proud?
of you.
So proud. So do the villagers need a bed?
Slow
Or
clap.
can they just be in a cell? Because I have them in beds right now.
What are you saying right now?
The villagers for the
You
trading
just
cards.
asked me if you can imprison the villagers or give
Yeah.
them dignity.
They're definitely imprisoned.
Dignity or death?
Oh my
A
god,
Sheepwave
I just
Story.
looked around the room I'm in. I did not realize how dark it is around me. I have no lights on. And it is fully
in
night.
real life.
like in
I was
your-
like,
in your
well,
IRL.
I was
Yeah,
like,
in
dude,
real life.
the room gets dark when you go to bed, you know?
No, it's so dark in this room, and I'm not going to do a goddamn thing about it.
I'm not
can
gonna
stop
do
me.
a goddamn thing about it.
Channeling. Come on, dude. Give me mending.
No.
All right, guys, this bucket is deep.
Yeah, man.
This
That's
is
a
so
wide.
sick. I love
Proud of
this.
us.
It is as deep as it is wide, and so is my brain.
God, poetry. It hurts
In
to
motion,
snap.
poetry, in the ocean.
I was once in a musical, and I had to wear pants so tight that it literally showed everything. Do you understand? Skinny jeans that were just so skinny and tight. My ass cheeks have never been more defined.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a
It
comment
was
about how like
awful.
the audience memorized your mushroom tips, like creases.
Pretty
you know?
much, dude. And the worst part about
Take two.
sorry,
I thought you died.
Take
Sorry.
two.
Take two. Speed, sound, rolling. The worst part about it is I literally thank you for the clap. I screwed the take.
God.
One more. Okay, Mom. No, hold on one sec. Mom, not now. Playing Minecraft. Yes, I'm 35 years old and I live with my parents. I do it by choice.
You gotta. Honestly, it's a practical move.
I tripped up the stairs while wearing skinny jeans. Pretty sure at some point I just assumed I ripped my pants open and everyone was just staring at like the dark hole of Mordor. I was like, well, shit, this is horrifying.
Sauron in my ass.
Sauron like, Papa. it was pretty bad. One time when I was on stage, literally 2 minutes, not even that, like 20 seconds before I'm supposed to go on stage, my brain's like, hey, you know this lead part you're doing? Let's forget all the lines. Just forget them all right now. You don't know a damn thing about Anything Goes, the musical, famous by Sutton Foster and many other people in Broadway. You don't know any of it. You forgot it, dumbass. Good job. I then walk on stage, and I'm just standing there like I've never even seen this musical. I don't even know what it does. I have no fucking clue where I am. And then my body took over. And by my body took over, the cocaine took over because I took a big line, baby, and I was ready to roll.
And you
No, I don't
became
do
you,
amounts.
but
Copious
better.
amounts.
I became me, but better. Guys, do cocaine. I was kidding.
Oh my
That's
God.
not the message we're leaving
That has
off.
to be edited out. Brought to you by
Bop It.
Sheepwave.com/merch.
I'm not editing it out, but it's definitely not the message we're
We'll put a
actually
disclaimer
saying.
on it.
I'm
Don't do
putting a
cocaine.
disclaimer.
Don't
Duff,
do cocaine, kids.
the Bop It was telling us to do cocaine.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, every time you finish playing with the Bop It, it would go, do it the same, but better.
Bop it, twist it, pull it, snort it, do it,
Blow it,
do
blow
it,
it, blow it.
do it. Huh? Do it. Huh? Do you know that Robot Chicken episode where it's like, bop it, pull it, aim it, Glock it. He's like, Bop It's making a gun, and like he kills JFK. It is so amazing. And they're in trial.
Manchurian
I'm pretty
Candidate
sure the Bop It's like,
Bop It.
shut it, keep it quiet, or something like. It's like, what the hell?
Close
one
it,
would believe
close it
you.
off, hide it, don't tell anyone. Hide it.
God. Bury it. It's like, oh my God. No.
Dude, Bop It was so
guess-
good.
I need to turn on some lights. I'll be right back.
Something
You're just
about
sitting in the
Bop It
dark
was just so
in his
addicting,
underwear,
bro.
like covered
Yeah,
in
I'm in the dark.
like dust and like
Stop talking to
Cheeto
me.
dust.
Stop talking to me. I gotta take my headphones off.
Yeah.
No, we're
Look
not
at
talking
him
to you. We're
run
talking
away.
about you and how naked you are.
Yeah, it's all like hot and sweaty in there because he didn't want to pay for his electricity bill, and he's
It's
using like
hot,
his
sweaty.
neighbor's power to like power his PC. He's just squatting. Dude, speaking of
Oh.
squatting, my neighbors
back.
literally are getting kicked out.
Why? Because they
Because-
are not supposed to be there?
Okay, so fun fact. Did you know that if you
didn't.
plug in an outlet into one of the light bulbs in the facility unit of like the place you live, it's bad and you shouldn't do that?
If you plug what
So like there's
into a
an there's,
light bulb?
there's like an adapter you can make like basically a light bulb outlet into like a regular power outlet. And my neighbors, they got their power shut off. And so they've literally been drawing power for God knows how long from like the main building's power supply.
Oh,
Oh, what the? They
Yeah,
turned a
that's a-
light bulb into a wall outlet.
Pretty much. Like there's an adapter they have. And it was like, what? I saw it and I was like, oh, this is great. I can't wait to report this. And I did. And now they're getting evicted.
You hear that, Stacy? Screw you! I'm so glad you're leaving. I hope you hear this, fucking idiot.
Sorry.
okay.
I feel like Tizzy lives in a house.
He's just making up stories to seem relevant. Oh, I'm a bad boy, just like Bryce.
I'm bad.
I don't have
the
it.
senator.
Ted
Wow,
Cruz.
this sounds oddly familiar.
Ted
fought
Cruz, I'm coming
Tom
for you,
Cruise.
bud. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he had to come in, little bitch.
Tom Cruise,
No,
my
it was,
favorite. I like Jenna.
Oh, that's Tom Hanks.
No, Tom Hanks was in Santa Claus.
Tom.
Tim Allen.
Shut the fuck up.
The
Dude.
pause was so
What a
great.
deal! You made
No
a
one
deal.
got it.
Yeah, I got some emeralds for.
You know what's a
getting
real
paper.
deal? Sheepwave bringing us into a Minecraft server, saying, "All right, we're gonna film a podcast and dig a bucket," and then never digging the bucket.
Yeah,
I've just been the least helpful. Okay.
You
I'm
know,
just kidding. You're doing
that's
great, Chad.
that's arguable. Forward progress on a portion of the bucket, I would say, is less helpful than no progress on the bucket.
/sheepwavemerch.com.
Boom.
Plug it. Put it on the
No.
screen.
Plug it, play it, print
No.
it.
Put it on the screen, but also Photoshop Bryce and who you would assume was in the car with him when they tried to kill that like governor or whoever it was.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing that.
when we tried to kill the governor.
Oh God.
Oh, dude.
I feel
all
like I
the-
shouldn't have to say this,
Say it.
but the fucking edit.
Now put a dragon on the screen.
No.
Okay, you know what? You want to know like a dragon that really freaked me
I'll
out as a
be
kid? You ready for
the
this?
racist dragon.
That
What?
wasn't it. You know Puff the Magic Dragon?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Dude, scary. I didn't like him. Okay, The end.
Oh no,
Okay.
the water. The water.
Aquafina.
We got to do something about this water. Okay, Duff, what do we do about this? Because we can't cut into
One second.
a skeleton.
Kill
We
him.
got a skeleton in the bucket.
Take his wallet. Follow him.
Get his name. Get his
Oh
name.
wait, I
Take
just
his ID.
realized
Take his
I made a
ID.
deal. Why did I do this? Why did I actually do this? I'm an idiot.
What'd you do?
Okay, I shouldn't
What'd
have made
you
a deal
do?
with him because now he's locked in to his trades. I'm gonna have to do some messing around to fix that.
You're not gonna kill him, are you?
No, I'm going to. Well, not yet.
Oh my God, he's gonna kill him.
No, I'm gonna move them to the back room and have them. I'm gonna have them have sex.
They're
Guys,
gonna go to a
guys,
farm.
this fucking thing goes way off. Like
We
this,
can
this
make a
bitch goes
fort
deep.
out of that. Fortnite.
I'm like
No.
scared. Okay, we gotta fill this bitch in.
Hey,
Yeah.
give me a second and I'll help.
Or wait, do we leave it open because it's like aesthetically aesthetic?
It's a skedet. It's a skedet. It's a skedet. I'm a scatman. How do you fill this? This doesn't make any sense. How do you fill this in? There's no bottom to the bucket.
Yeah, there is. Okay,
butt-
so you get sand, and you fill it in there, and then you dig out the sand, and then bam, we just need
And
a
then
crap ton of
sand.
sand, and then you're set.
Okay, I don't know where to find that, so I'll leave it up to you. You got this.
I don't want to do it, so it goes back to the rest of
I don't feel like it. Yeah,
the bucket. I hate this.
we'll just deal with the water.
One time I was so sick as a kid that I literally had like a fever dream of Pikachu melting in front of me, like freaking out, like just completely like blood soaked nightmare fuel. I was 8, by the way. The end.
That's brutal.
Wow.
Do you remember your first memory?
My first memory was my first memory was my bird dying.
What?
Literally, Sammy the bird in Delaware,
you gained
Florida.
consciousness?
I gained consciousness as Sammy, the blue bird that's like doo doo doo, dancing under the water. My dog's like, ooh, dinner, and just bites into it as after it runs into the wall and like Three Stooges falls down behind the piano.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
brutal. You thought your life
What?
was hard?
I was bored. I was bored of the trauma. Molded by it.
Sometimes
My bird.
sometimes for dinner I ate my quinoa and I wouldn't get in my tea afterwards.
My mother stopped making mushroom risotto when I was 9. It was horrible.
Instead, you give me
Simply
lobster.
dreadful.
I hate lobster.
All I had is
take-
4 dogs, 3 cats, and 2 birds, and 1 parakeet, and 5 horses,
And a camel.
16 I want a squirrel.
I want 7 squirrels, mothy.
Mothy?
Mothy.
Mothy?
I'm taking a break from the villager stuff and I'm coming to help fill this
Dude,
hole.
is the
I
Mothman
just
real?
want a molly mother.
Can someone alleviate my fears?
What?
No,
The
but I can
Mothman.
elongate your fears. The
Elong-
Mothman is the Mothman.
There's more than one?
You got that right.
Fucking hell, no.
Son of a bitch. Dude, anytime someone's like, oh my God, like if you go on TikTok, you can go to like the cryptoid, like section where it's like, oh man, aliens, bro, look at this footage. And it's just people being like, whoa, look over there. And it's like never alien footage. I always go on there and I just go to those comment sections of those videos. Duh. I don't do that. And then I literally
Yeah,
just be
you
like,
do.
you're lying. This is a lie. Prove it. And they all are like, dude, I saw it. I saw it once. I'm like, show me video footage of the alien slapping his butt down on the front lawn of the White House, and then I'll believe you. Otherwise, aliens, not real. Checkmate.
Fair. Liberals.
Yeah, take that, atheists. I don't know.
I feel that. I don't get those
It's
videos.
just like gnomes, giants, mermaids. It's all no, it's not. None of them are real. But prove it.
Prove it right now.
You're
Prove it right
breaking
now.
my
Show
heart.
it, show it on my ass. Prove it right now.
Literally.
You won't.
Smack me in the.
Go on.
Smack his dick across my forehead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You won't. You
If I
won't.
whisper it, nobody can hear it. Scrotum.
Dude, no, I don't get horror or conspiracy type TikToks. I get horror talk, which will be
I thought
like
you were gonna say
We're just like,
horny.
oh, this happened, and this is horrifying.
no. I get people making like 15-second horror movies where
Oh,
like
God.
they get the perfect angle in their like basement. They put
Yes.
just the right amount of film grain on it, and then like it's a single frame, and it's always like off in the deep recesses of the background of the shot. There's like a face of just like a woman with her mouth. Her mouth is like a foot tall, and it's like the
Ew, she
teeth
got a
are
foot
long. And,
mouth.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! The villagers! I think
happened to 'em?
I think one of them died. I think one of them died.
What are
no,
you doing?
okay,
No.
they're both alive. They're both alive.
Are you
Oh my
torturing
God!
them?
That was so
Finish
close.
them off.
That was
Dude,
so
this-
close.
The forced copulation is not working. You got to do something about this.
Don't
Copulation.
Bryce,
Don't call it
I'm-
forced copulation.
How do I get
God
out
damn
of
it.
here?
Stop! This is why I didn't want you guys coming over here.
How do I get out?
No, stop!
I'm in the bucket.
Come over here! Come over here! Let me push them out. I need them to stay in here. So give me a second to push them in.
I need to leave.
I know. I'm working on it. God damn it! Why did you have to come in here? God damn it!
like
Okay,
the
you know what?
buckets.
Go in here. Go in here. Go in here.
Help me leave.
Isn't the bucket
Break
great?
that thing. Break that thing that's in front of you. Break the
You
thing
like
that's
the
in front of
bucket?
you.
Look at the bucket.
Why is it taking so long?
Don't look up
It's an
my
axe thing.
iron pants, please.
Okay, and then could you just place down a block or something there?
You're
that
gonna
way
put
they
it back.
can't
I'm gonna
escape.
put it back. I'm gonna put it back.
Just put a block down of any kind.
I'm gonna put it back.
Kermit the Frog enjoys your attention. You should go to sheepwave.com/merch
Oh
and
my
buy all
God!
the merch.
Shut up! Shut up!
Do it. Or else I'll kill you.
Okay.
I'll bury you in this bucket. Do it right now.
The thing is, I had
I've
the
cornered
fear.
you.
I
can't get
as
out
we
of
were
here
sleeping,
now.
I was
You
like,
have no
wait,
choice.
zombies might have gotten in, and sure enough, they went right for them.
You know what that
Get
means?
in, get in.
We
get
gotta make
in,
an
you
iron
stupid
golem.
bitch.
We gotta golem this bitch. So, buttons.
Okay, I have to get these guys to mate somehow.
Dude, I'm so glad we're back on Raw and Wiggling.
Let's go.
Solid.
What is that, is precious?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I really wish vaping wasn't so bad for you because it does look really cool.
Okay, wait. Oh, I just made this comment yesterday. I would look so good smoking a cigarette. I'm gonna be
Dude,
so
you look
real with
so
you.
cool smoking. Guys,
just-
this may be off subject, but like, I think we should start smoking.
Guys, we should get into
We should do
Marlboros.
that.
Yeah,
Can we take sponsors for that?
cocaine and Marlboro, please.
Grind your cocaine up and put it in your cigarettes.
You know how much
Not
money we would
sponsored.
make?
No, that's horrifying.
Guys,
What's even worse is if we got the kids to do it. Kids? No, I'm
kids
kidding.
start smoking. We get
No,
$14 a
kids,
puff.
don't do it. Don't do it. But
Please
if you do,
don't.
use this promo code.
Promo code sheepwave.merch.
Sheepwave.merch. That's the full
Don't pull me into this.
Sheepwave.merch / smoke at a doobie. Getting blazed. Feeling good.
It was always sexy. We're just letting you finally feel it.
My God.
If Sigourney Weaver can smoke in Avatar.
No, I
then
really did. You know how I found it? You know how I found out that I knew I'd be hot doing it? I picked up a pretzel stick and toyed around with it like it was a Marlboro, and I was like, oh God, I look so good doing this, dude. I'm just so hot right now. It's insane. Like truly.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. My ADHD took over and it's like, say it right now. Say the thing
Say
right
it,
now.
say it, say it, say it, say it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh, I shouldn't have anything. I fully stopped.
Okay. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
Ooh, okay. Well, the problem
Diamonds!
is,
I found diamonds!
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you
I did.
didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I did. Ooh.
Put him down. Put him down, Tizzi.
So many
I'm
diamonds.
looking
gonna
right
shove
at you.
them
You
right
put him
up.
down. Drown in it. Drown in it.
Wait, I'm gonna have to get drowned. Thank you.
I
think
broke
picked
that
up
iron
as well.
for you. Yeah. Yeah, dude. There's so much water in the bucket. We're gonna flood this thing.
It's okay. No, you know what? We're gonna put it off until later. Look, it's not.
gonna
It's
deal
not
with
even
it?
a problem.
Some other
Deal with
day.
it another time. I
This
like
is
this
not
problem.
my job.
Look at that. Water's gone. So the scariest movie I've ever seen is Prisoners, because it's realistic
Oh,
and it's like, oh
yeah.
God, that could happen. It's like with Hugh Jackman and Paul Dano, and
Oh,
Hugh
yeah,
Jackman
and-
beats the
and,
crap out of Paul Dano. Ooh, kids get kidnapped. It's like, no, wait,
Yeah,
this
that
isn't
movie
cool.
was terrifying.
I like Stranger Things kids getting kidnapped, not like real things getting kidnapped. Like, what the hell?
Mom, mother, what the fuck does Will shout when he wakes up from his?
How do I get these guys to kiss and have sex?
He says something crazy and people keep cutting it out of context. He's like, mother or I can't fuck. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to hunt for that meme. Anyway,
Dude.
Prisoners. It wasn't really scary to me, but it was
like
definitely
unnerving.
Yeah, it definitely like broke my soul a little bit. The thing about scary movies is when I was younger, they like fully captured my imagination and traumatized me. Whereas like I've watched scary stuff since, but it's only spooky because it jump scares you. You know, it's only spooky
Yeah,
in the moment.
dude. If any time a scary movie uses jump scares as like a plot device of like, let's further and make the audience like, here's a cheap jump scare. Boo! It's like, no, you douchebag. It's cheap. You got to earn it.
Yeah, don't yell at me. Like make me.
Yeah. God.
Honestly,
Birds,
the scariest thing I ever dealt with as a kid with an overactive imagination was reading Stephen King's Night Shift. And having read that, I had quite possibly one of the like most traumatic nights of my life.
Oh God.
Where I woke
even worse
up
than
in
the
middle-
senator hunting.
Oh, dude, I would take 50 of those over.
Oh my God.
Because I was like 14 at the time. 13 maybe, and like undiagnosed autism, terrific, and like the home life not too great, so I just want attention, and I also have this like obsessive like a capability to just like the special interest would show up, and you're like, cool, this is my identity in life for the next like 6 weeks, and I read some chapters of Stephen King's Night Shift about the Boogeyman, and it scarred me, and I couldn't shake it off for like weeks, and it led to this is honestly a story in and of itself that I could totally tell. How much time do we have left on this episode?
You have time.
Plenty.
It's like a 30-minute one, honestly.
30 minutes for this story? That's not how much I remember of it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, right? Okay, so I read Night Shift. It has a chapter about the Boogeyman in it. I kind of just skipped all the way to that one because I was like, these ones are dumb. They weren't spooky. So I went to the real one. I read that. It's horrifying. It's about a guy who's like at his therapist's office, and he's like, his kid died, and so that's why he's going to therapy. And the therapist is like, so you think like we're trying to make sure you didn't kill your kid because you keep saying the Boogeyman fucking did it, right? And it's like, what? So he's in a therapy recounting the evenings, and it's like, he would tuck his kid to bed, and like the closet door would be closed, and then he would come by the next day, or his kid would start screaming in the night, and he would go to his room, and he would have like a little ouchie on his tummy, and then like the closet door would be cracked open, right? Just like a little hair of a depth or whatever, and then he slept by his kid's room one night, and he like had a dream, or no, he didn't have a dream. He heard like wet footsteps, like kind of Squidward walking through. And then like he woke up, and they described like this wet seaweed hair man standing over him with like fang teeth and shit. And as a kid, that like one scene freaked me the fuck out. But then the whole thing plays out where like his therapist is like, okay, cool, I think we're gonna keep visiting. Like, I think it's good that you show up here. Blah blah blah. And he goes, okay, sure, thanks, doc, whatever. And then the fucking he leaves the office, right? He goes back to like say like, oh hey, they're saying my deductible or whatever is busted or whatever. And then the fucking therapist is gone, and the closet door is cracked open, right? So it's like, oh shit. It was real, and he's coming to kill. He's gonna get his ass. So at 14, that was really deep and scary. Okay, so scary that when I finished that chapter, exactly, I had the biggest, probably the most like frantic like panic attack I've ever had in my life. I threw the book across the room and kind of like curled up in a ball and like kind of coped with the image of being like eaten by the Boogeyman. So I dealt with that for a couple of weeks. No one had really talked to about it. One night, I share a room with my little brother at this time. So I have my bed on the side, his bed on the side, and our room is kind of like a T. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Actually, I could probably draw it in Minecraft. I could be like,
And then put it. Edit it in the video.
Boom,
But
Well,
use the
if he's
Sims.
drawing it in Minecraft, then it's already there.
boom, 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 boom.
Draw it. Put edit
Boom,
it.
boom,
That's what would make you edit more.
Boom,
Tizzi,
boom.
I'm gonna
No,
hurt you someday.
bad block, whatever.
Ow.
Boom,
Ow.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Ooh.
I'm fine. I made it out.
Okay, I made the room. So the room is like this. There's a bed here, my bed's here. My little brother's bed is on that corner. And then this is the closet. The closet is like double wide. And so it's got 2 doors on it. And then this is a window where I'm looking at this little brother's bed window right there. We always had like a hair of light coming in through that window from the street light, just the tiniest sliver, enough that it never really, you couldn't use it to walk around the room, but it would just like illuminate random things in the room. Of which, on the corner of my little brother's bed was his hoodie that looked like a fucking demon from hell, right?
Oh, boy.
He had a pretty high lifted bed, and I had my bed on a box spring on the floor. I have never ever had it under my bed because that's where the boogeyman can come from. But instead, if he tries to come through my bed, he can't come out because he's an idiot. I don't have under my bed. So little brother, though, he's got storage space. He's got hellish shit under his bed. And I wake up. Normally, I wake up facing the wall. But this night, I woke up facing my little brother's bed and the open room. It's very fitting that the sun is going down as I'm telling this story.
I'm scared. Stop it. I'm going to shit myself.
It gets... oh, no. I'm coming out my ass. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Sheepwave's like, I'm glad I did this episode today.
So I'm in the bed, right? I open my eyes and I immediately freeze. Sort of, I don't have sleep paralysis, but I definitely manufactured sleep paralysis in this moment, and it was just like, if I don't move, I can't die. So I stare at the room, which is like I open my eyes and it's just shadowy figures all around. It's like, oh, that thing, that toy car. It's actually like a demon cat come to like eat your face off, right?
Yeah.
Just all kinds of horrific things in my visage. I decide I'm going to stare at the room until it all goes away. And I keep looking at those things, and they stop being demons. Except I keep looking at something else. There's a skeleton over there. I look at something else. It's demonic.
in real life?
There's a skeleton there, just like in real Minecraft. 2 skeletons over here.
Real craft?
Over by the house. 2 skeletons.
Yep. I'm trying to secure the villagers.
I got one. I'm actually kind of cracked at this game, so it's all right. So I'm seeing demonic shit in the game, right? Not in the game, in real life. And it starts to like really build in my 14-year-old brain that like, actually the boogeyman is behind me. He's behind me in my bed and he's going to eat me alive. He's going to eat you alive. The one thing that you can't see is the thing that's behind you. It's going to kill 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 you. So I am like, that is happening. And my heart rate is like skyrocketing, and I am going full panic mode. I have a brief moment of bravery where I go, okay, if I just go, I had this thing. I do the older brother thing who's a coward, where like I would have a bad dream. I would wake my little brother up and I would go, hey, are you scared? He'd go, yeah, kind of. I'm like, do you want to sleep in my bed? And he'd go, yeah. And then I would put him on the outside of my bed, and I would sleep towards the wall. So if the boogeyman came in, it would eat him, and then I could escape.
And you'll have plenty of time to run. Yeah, exactly.
Correct. Or I could just face the wall and wouldn't have to ever see him get killed. So I could just.
And if he gets hollowed out, you can hide inside of him like Luke Skywalker.
Yes,
from Star Wars.
yes. In the tauntaun.
Jesus
My little brother tauntaun.
Christ.
So like I would do that, right? This night I go. I'm gonna give my little brother a fake name, but he probably doesn't care. I go like,
Oops, I definitely said his name just like 2 seconds ago.
oh, okay. I go Blake.
Sorry.
Blake. Fuck. Blake. He doesn't respond. I say his name like 15 times. I go, oh fuck, and I get this moment where I'm like, okay, I have to jump from my bed to his bed.
I can't touch the floor.
I can't touch the floor. I have to go through 3 squares of air. I got to jump like 6 feet.
Child logic
of air.
is the worst.
No, dude, seriously. So I get on my fucking bed. I stand up on my fucking feet, and I jump onto his bed. I make it. I clip. He's got like drawers under his bed, so it's like it's raised with the underneath drawers and then his bed. So I have to jump really fucking high from a mattress, fully clip my shin on it, and I go Blake, and I just start shaking him, and I mean like violently. I've got him by the shoulder, and I'm rocking him a full like 60 degrees cantle tail to his shoulder. Just Blake,
enough for a car to roll.
Blake. He doesn't wake up. He doesn't wake up. I am fully rocking this man's brain around in his skull, and he does not wake up. So what do I think? Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he's dead.
Oh my god, the Boogeyman
He
got him.
fucking killed my little brother. So I'm paranoid, standing in Blake's bed now, and Blake has this little, again, his bed was just like a giant frame. He had like a 2-foot height of like wood. Like railing that
bed
went
keeps getting
above his
bigger.
bed. His bed was like 4.5 feet tall. Like it was
God.
crazy. So he's got this wood frame on the back end, and I need to go. But the big reason why I've been freaked this whole night is because from where I'm sleeping, I can see my closet. And because of the way the light reflects into this corner of the room and doesn't hit the door, the closet that I knew I closed had both doors wide open, and the darkness was like, it was like nothingness. Like the subtle light that filled the room made the darkness of the closet exaggerated. So I'm like fully prepared for death to arrive. And I go, fuck it, I gotta go. I run, I slam the fucking closet door shut as I go. I burst out the room and I go, yes! And I run to my older brother's room screaming my head off, swing his door open, turn the light on, and he goes from lying on his stomach to stood in the air, ready to hit someone as hard as he can. And I just like swing into his stomach and like hug the shit out of him, and he just like, what the hell, dude? And I'm like, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, please, Dad. Please, Dad. He died. He fully fucking died. He died. My entire family 5 minutes later comes in, Blake included. And he fucking is like, dude, you scared? Oh my God. I'm like, he's like, you scared me. I'm like, I scared you? I scared you? You died.
Back up from the mic.
Clip the mic more. Clip the mic more.
Bro. Oh, I was the most heartbreaking night of my life. I was like, my little brother died, and I'm gonna die now. We're all gonna die. We're gonna die. And then they all showed up and were like, are you good? I was like, do I look okay? Do I look okay to
Meanwhile,
you?
it's 3 a.m. and it's a school night.
Yeah. Worst night of my life. This little diagram is the site of the scariest thing that ever happened to me. And that's why I'm not scared of movies. Actually, no, I'm not scared of movies because of a escape room we did, and that's a story for another time. Clickbait, get fucked.
Oh
get
my
fucked.
gosh,
Next
dude,
episode.
Even I'm hooked.
Next episode, baby. Get wrecked.
Bucket Weevil.
Okay, these 2 episodes were just Bryce stories.
Dude, and they're the best. We have so much lore now.
The titles are going to be based off of your stories. It's going to be Bryce gets arrested and Bryce dies to the boogeyman. Like, it's just going to be those.
That is a great title. I love everything about that.
Oh, by the way, I made the tower, but I didn't recreate the ladder at all.
What the crap?
Ladders.
Just get a bunch of sticks.
Okay, yeah, I have a bunch of sticks. They don't make ladders automatically. I have to make a ladder.
Sorry.
I gotta make a ladder. I gotta make a ladder.
I started complaining, then my brain's like, just keep making that stupid ass noise.
Keep squeaking. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, squeak more.
Sorry, 1 second. I have to respond to something.
Ooh.
You're responding to the allegations?
The allegations. What are your response to the allegations I definitely started about you?
They're very real. They're so real. Oh my God, they're so really, really real. They're really, really real.
The scariest thing that happened to me one time, I was in bed, and I was asleep, and I woke up. The end.
And it keeps happening.
It just keeps happening. It's been happening for a long time.
I haven't been able to stay asleep ever.
Dude, real talk, I have the worst sleep paralysis ever. Like you mentioned, you've never had sleep paralysis. That's been my life ever since childhood. And now it's like an old friend where I'm like, all right, we'll just get it over with. But at the time I was like, oh, I'm getting eaten by a demon. This is horrifying.
Oh,
like,
you have
this
like a
is
sleep
the
paralysis
worst.
demon, like for real?
Like legitimately, like it's auditory, like. So like sometimes when people have sleep paralysis, they hear and see things. I hear things like straight up sleep paralysis, having nightmare hearing shit, and it is awful. When I was a kid, it would freak me out because like I couldn't move, and I'm hearing like the door open behind me, and I couldn't turn to look and see. But in my brain, I know the door is not open. I know it's not like, like hear the door being jiggled, and it's just my brain just being like, oh, watch me do this thing to this one idiot. Like, it's just my brain hardcore, like, YouTube pranking me 2012, where it's like, please stop, you dick. This is the worst. And, like, it still happens to this day where it's like, I hear, like, it just, your brain is such a tricky thing. Because, like, I hear, like, someone calling my name in, like, the corner of the room. And I'm like, fuck off. I'm like, this is not. And I'm, like, it's like your eyes are open, but you can't move, and I'm like, oh, this is sleep paralysis, and I'm like hearing my name, and I'm hearing voices, and like, I'm like, oh god.
Wait, so wait, it's really like I'm alert, and if I attempted to send a signal to my hands to move, they would
move.
not.
Yeah, it's basically your body, like, because your body, it shuts down when it sleeps, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like you
it
don't
forces
move.
it.
Otherwise, and people who don't have that, that's why they like sleepwalk and stuff. And like my body just shuts down, and like I'm aware of what's going on, but I can't move, and like I can't move my mouth, and like I can't talk. So like my jaw's frozen, and I'm like I can't like shout for help. So it's just like when I was a kid, it was just visceral grunting noises. Where I was like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like now I'm just like, I just kind of like, all right, I'm going to sleep. You know, and it's
You
just
gotta
like,
zone it out for a little bit.
yeah, let's forget the demons for now. I'm like, come on, Beelzebub, I'm trying to sleep. He's like, yeah, stop busting my balls. I'm just trying to freak you out. You know. But yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
Dude, it's awful. It is. As a
Yeah,
kid, it freaked
that's
me out.
crazy.
Now I'm just like, well, whatever. You know. I still have it to this day. It's not fun.
It's actually so wild what is like earth-shatteringly bad as a kid, and then like by the time you grow up, you're just like, I'm actually chilling. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but like whatever, we move on.
You've been like, whatever. You know, no big deal. I toughed it out. I rubbed some dirt in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy,
combine
dude.
that with my fear of Chucky. You know that stupid doll?
Oh,
yeah, I do the
that
same.
movie
I'm the same.
sucks.
God, I remember
Yep.
that popping on screen. I was like, oh, that's my worst fear. That's
Yep,
that right
yep,
there
yep,
is the
yep.
scary. Every like October, like from September to November was the worst season for me because Chucky
Same.
would be like on TV and I could never avoid that little shit.
Oh,
and it
dude,
was
I
just
had a
so
neighbor-
scary.
I had a neighbor. Okay, back in my younger years, we had like a neighborhood that was like super into Halloween, and they did hell of decorations. Most of them were like harmless haunted houses things, and they were kind of fun. But there was one house that put no prep into their time. They didn't do anything fun. They didn't put spider webs out. They didn't do a nifty little like walkie-talkie thing where we will scare the kids as they walk up. No. They just put a Chucky doll 6 inches from a bowl of candy.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
that's
God, yeah,
worse than
no.
anything.
I remember
No,
going
no,
like,
no,
oh! I remember being like truly like mortified. Like it was a genuine jump scare. I was truly freaked out, and I was like, I can't get this candy. Thank you for nothing.
Yeah.
I can't get this candy.
Yeah, thanks, you
I
tricked
can't
me.
go do this. You know, yeah, no treats for
And
me.
you know
Fuck
what?
me, I guess.
The worst part about Chucky, the whole premise, is the fact that there's something dangerous, but potentially nobody believes you. Like that's the whole like premise behind Chucky, where it's like, oh, this is bad. Like this is what's scary about it. Something bad is happening, and no one believes me because they're like, oh, it's just a doll. But it's like, no, that thing's gonna come to life and fuck me up. What do you mean? Get over here and help me stuff it in the fucking microwave. Like we're gonna
Help
get
me
rid of
burn
this
it
little
alive.
shit.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just like, God, nobody believes me, and it's gonna kill me. Ah.
That reminds me of Darkness Falls. You ever hear about that movie?
Believe it, I think God love. What's that?
Wait, what is that? Every time I say the word darkness, you start singing.
I believe it, I think God love.
What is happening?
Do you not know the darkness?
I don't actually know that song. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Can't
Do you not
explain
know
all
the
the
darkness?
things that you're making me
The darkness of my heart.
I'm not warmed up, so it's allowed to.
The darkness is really getting to
Touching
me.
you. We're gonna watch this afterwards, or play it as the outro.
I don't think we could do that.
Patreon
Yeah, we can.
exclusive, guys. We're gonna start
Patreon
playing.
exclusive.
We're
Do
gonna
not
start
make me
doing
like,
karaoke
edit
to
two
end
versions
these.
of this video.
We're gonna start doing karaoke at the end of these, and Patreon exclusive. We'll get to hear it.
No.
Oh, you're gonna love that song. I was listening to it on loop before you guys joined the Discord call. I really was. I was like, let's see if they know
Wait,
this song.
what song? You were listening to Good Kid when I joined. Was that the song?
Oh, that was you. You joined right after I cut the bit, and then you came in. I was like, "Damn it! I should have kept the video up." It is the most. If you've never seen that music video, it is probably what inspired Ninja Sex Party. Like you'll watch it, and be like, "Whoa, this is like this has Dan Avedon written all over it. Holy crap!"
Gotcha.
You'll understand.
Yeah.
You'll
I think
understand,
it's
kid.
time to end.
No, we're almost done with this layer. Can we finish the layer, Dad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Please?
you can finish the
Yeah.
layer. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Can I have snacks afterwards?
No.
Can I have some? Can you tuck me in and put the Chucky doll next to Bryce? Fuck you, Bryce.
Sure, but I'll wake you up and you'll have to come to my bed.
But I'm gonna shake you into a coma.
The Chucky ball ball.
Chucky ball.
The Chucky ball. The Chucky doll stays directly next to both of you at all times, equidistant.
Aw, we're cuddling.
We have to walk hand in hand with Chucky in between us.
All right, instead of the friendship T-shirt that you wear as a kid to get punished, all right, hold the Chucky doll for the friendship Chucky. It's like, God dang it!
Not again, not again.
Okay,
Do you know the friendship shirt?
What's crazy is you said friendship T-shirt, and despite me never having experienced anything like that, I knew exactly what the fuck you meant.
Okay, good. You both wear the same shirt. You're pissed off of each other. God.
Oh, that reminds me of my sister used to. I had this big ass Godzilla tee because the world used to be good and you could get Godzilla merch out in the wild.
We shout out to Funimation.
I used to have a Godzilla T-shirt that was too big for me, and I would get a pillow and stuff it in there. And we would be like big fluffy people, and we would like slam our pillow bellies into each other and knock each other onto the floor. That was our friendship T-shirt. Was Godzilla.
We finished
Layer
with the
dine,
level.
let's go.
Let's get up there. Let's get up there and sleep. We're gonna sleep next. I'm gonna sleep down too first.
How do you do this?
Buddy sleep.
I jump. You jump as you run. It's
Oh,
Yep.
oh! I see the problem. I had toggle sprint on.
That
And-
sucks. You know what else sucks?
I made it in, bitch.
You didn't. Lasagna. Yeah.
That's right. Make eye contact with me after you wake up in the morning.
Let
your eyebrows.
me get us.
Let me-
I
let
should
me
be
get
the
up here
first
and
thing
get
that you
image.
splooge to. Let me go. Let's all go up.
What?
Oh, we got a creeper and a spider down there, but this is
Oh,
actually
man.
a nice image.
Man. Can I be at the bottom?
I don't even get
you-
that reference still.
You still haven't seen it.
One day, young man.
I'd be putting that in the
All
thumbnails
right,
though,
there
in the
we go.
descriptions. Everybody else gets it. Might as well capitalize.
All right, I think we got our thumbnail.
Did you give me the picture? Did you give me? Do it
Yes,
again.
yes, you were in it.
Can you do it again though?
No,
Please?
no,
I'm
please?
looking.
No.
I'm looking.
Watch this,
I'm
watch
not
out.
cutting to
Hold
your
on.
footage. I'm not cutting to your footage.
A minute?
I'm not going to cut to your footage, Bryce.
crouch it.
It's the most insane thing I've
minute?
ever heard.
Oh,
Objectively,
can you
this
see
is
me?
cool.
No, you can't.
Objectively,
No, you see me?
I
No, you
can
can't.
still see you. I can still see you doing that. Okay, now I can't.
Thank
see
you guys for watching another episode of Bucket We Fall.
see
This
me?
one went a little over time, but you know what? That's you're welcome.
Bucket We Fall.
You're welcome.
Bucket
Good
We
job.
Fall. Bucket
Good
We
job,
Fall.
everyone.
Guys,
Next
subscribe.
time we'll continue digging the bucket. We'll
Sheepwave.com/merch.
fill up the water, and that's not a real website.
Ooh,
and
and
we'll get the
Bryce-
villager trading system in place once I figure out how to make them
Villager-
fucking fuck.
Villager training arc incoming, and Bryce will share the story of the most traumatic escape room he's ever been a part of.
Oh my god, I love that story. I love that story for so many reasons, but one of the reasons is because of when this happened, the exact day that it happened. We'll get into that. You'll see why it's relevant. Holy shit! It's time to end. Bye.
See ya.
Love you. Subscribe to YouTube and patreon.com/Patreon,
Not a
Patreon, please.
Patreon. Okay, bye.